have done that in franchise history. And it certainly was a tale of two halves for both quarterbacks. Philip Rivers' QBR dropped from 86 to 10 before and after halftime. Meanwhile, Big Ben, his went up from 28 to 81. All right, meaning the Steelers picked it up on offense in the second half. What did you see from them that prompted this change in the game's final 30 minutes?
Well, Dan likes to call me a QB hater, so I'm going to start with some love. That was the best half of football I've seen from Ben Roethlisberger all season. And he wasn't just throwing out 50-50 balls, like he was dropping dimes. That pass to Deontay Johnson, the touchdown pass, perfection. However, there seems to be this belief, or at least argument now, well, why didn't he do that all season? He tried, right? Like, he actually ranks ninth in 15-yard plus attempts going into this game. The attempts haven't been missing. It's just been the accuracy. It's not about Randy Fichtner's play design or Ben's, willingness to push it downfield. It's been a matter of ability. Now, he showed that ability yesterday, but can he consistently do so going forward? I truly don't know. But unless he can do that, the Steelers don't have a chance, because the first half, what we saw in offense is what we have seen prior to this game.
All right, so I got two takes out of this game yesterday. One I didn't share with you guys in the call. Number one, if the offensive line plays the way they did in the second half, they can make some noise in the playoffs. They protected Big Ben way better than they have this season. Number two, if they want to make noise in the playoffs, let Big Ben call the offense. Plain and simple. This is a hunch, but I think Big Ben called the plays in the second half yesterday. Just got to the line of scrimmage and started calling his own stuff. That allowed the run game to get opened a little bit. They spread out their formation. That certainly helped. It allowed the offensive line to feel comfortable. They got some screen game going. So Big Ben, this guy's played for 16, 17 years. He's seen every defense imaginable. He gets to the line of scrimmage and knows exactly what they're in. This is something that they've dabbled in a little bit this season, right? And it's helped them. I think they need to get into the no huddle at the line of scrimmage. Big Ben, almost like Peyton Manning used to do. Big Ben, you call the plays at the line of scrimmage and allow our offense to be in the optimal play. That's my gut feeling on Pittsburgh's offense.
All right, Swaggy, we know there's two sides to every story. And yeah, it was a good second half from the Steelers. But the Colts had a 17-point lead at halftime. What about Indy?
I'm still hella mad at the Indianapolis Colts, and I don't want to take anything away. Pittsburgh did their thing in the second half, but I have no idea, y'all, what the hell Matt Eberflus was doing, the defensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts. He played vanilla. He played like he was trying to preserve a win defensively. Y'all know how stout this defense has been. I didn't see Darius Leonard blitzing. I didn't see him trying to cause havoc and make Ben get off of his spot. I get it. Give the old offensive line credit on what they were able to do. Buckner and Autry and Houston, those are difficult guys to block. And maybe he was in the mindset that we could get to Ben with 4. But when you see that's not working and the lead is starting to dwindle, you need to add some pressure. Heat Big Ben up and make him move. We've talked about Big Ben inability to move around in the pocket. The defense just gave up plays because they decided not to be aggressive and just try to sit back and see what was going to happen and hope to make a play. And I was very upset about it.
All right, we got the blood boiling a little bit right now for Swagoo. Calm down for a second because it's time for what everybody has been waiting for. Big man balling.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time to show the big fellas that's balling out on Sunday. Boom! Get off your feet, bro. Dump him on his head, big fella. No, sir, you cannot pass go. Big man, touchdown. Look at the hands. This is not a body catcher. Shout out to the XXL, XXL fellas. I remember when I used to do that. You made big man balling, big dog. We balling. Yo, listen, this is not a conventional big man balling because the dudes today, they don't wear XXX and 4X like the guys in my body type. But I got to give them love because they play like big men. And let me start off with my man, Alex Highsmith from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes, stepping in for Bud Dupree. Is that damn Dwight Freeney, Mina Kimes? Who is that? But the reason why Phillip Rivers couldn't complete this pass is because of that vicious spin move and that chip that he was able to evade and get pressure on Phillip Rivers. Shout out to Alex Highsmith, small town college guy coming up making a big play. The next one, I know Dan Orlovsky is going to love this. And I like physical quarterbacks because they get it in and they galvanize defensive players. Look at Sam run through Malcolm Smith, y'all. What are you doing? Y'all, part of this is what I don't like about the NFL. You don't know if he's sliding or not, but Sam Darnold dropped the shoulder and lowered the boom. I love it. And last but not least, I talked about this man Prez from Louisiana State University who makes the Seattle defense